Way too long for this. Figure we'll catch a quick train, say hello, and then bounce out. You know what I mean? I don't even know what to do with this wire no more. It's been that long. It's been entirely too long. I think I'm gonna put this in my pocket. I don't even remember how I used to do this. It's been so long. With that, I got this. Let's tuck that in and we'll just go from there. You know what I mean? Put this in my bag. What's going on? It's fine, dude. What's up? Haven't done this in forever. But we're back quickly. Not a long one. It's been a while. Been way too long. I even got the camera set up crooked. It's too low. I'm like ducking to get in the picture. And way too long. Lots changed since then. A lot of good. Can't complain about that. Oh wait, we got someone there. What's up? Oh, what's up? Normal. What's going on? Haven't seen you in a while. Nick's in there. What's going on, brother? It's been a long time. It's been a long time, people. Long time. Come down, catch one quick. Let me adjust this so I don't have to duck till I get in. And then we'll figure it out from there. God, I miss doing this. I miss being down here. I haven't been down here since last time I did this stuff. Like I said, I don't even know what to do with this wire. I got it all. Like, what did I used to do with this? I think you used to tuck it in. I think that's what I did with it. I think we're good. It's been a while. I don't remember. I don't remember how it goes. But yeah, a lot's changed since then, you know? Things are good, things are bad, things are changed. It's life, right? Can't complain. Just enjoy it. Roll it out, see what happens. Lost a bunch of weight since then, as you can probably see. Finally got back, riding the bike instead. I used to ride the bike and just ride here and then ride home, but I actually started riding and going back to the gym, working out, getting back in shape. And just, God, I lost 40 pounds, I think, this summer. I think I measured or weighed myself. I think it was 40 pounds down last time I looked. And feels great. Feels amazing. Got the energy back. Got the life back, really, It's good. But we're down here. We're going to try to catch... I think there's something coming right now. I heard boarding call. I think we got a Valley Flyer. I don't know if it's going to come through or if it's going to stop. We'll check it out. Should be something a little bit after that, and then probably just wrap it up after that, 'cause it's been a long time,
This is the last
All right,
call.
last call, so someone's got to be coming, all right? Let's spin this thing around, see what's up. Let me know if it's too windy, only because it is windy as... It's very windy out here. Windy as hell. But with this mic, I think this mic used to work well with the wind, so we should be all right. I don't know if you can hear me over the lady. She's still here. That hasn't changed. I mean, her speech has changed, but she hasn't changed. I hear a train. I hear something. God, it's been ages. I hear it from my house all the time. Like every night for the last year, I'm like, I gotta get down there and check this out. It's been too long. I don't even have a lock for my bike. I just came out tonight. I decided, you know what, we're gonna come out. We're gonna check it out. And let's see what happens. Why not? Let's see if I don't touch this. Oh, there we got a bunch of stuff I missed. Jeez, I'm sorry. Oh, what we got here? Let me back it up a little bit. So see if I don't touch it, it doesn't tell me. It should just pop up. Not much. Everything is going good, Nick. Oh, I hear that. Yeah, way too long. What's up, Jen? Oh, let's see. Been a hard it has been a hard summer. It's been a good summer for me. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of things, like I said, change, but you go with it. You roll with it. Steph, what is up? How you doing? Speaking, Dick and Steph are both in there. They've been recently married. Give them a congratulations. Hope all's going well. I'm sure it is. You guys do wonderful together. It's always good to see you guys together. But they're married. Stuff's good. And God bless you all. Working on it. Yeah, it was raining here all summer. It was a horrible rainy summer here. But we had a beautiful spring. And when you have a beautiful spring, I'm yelling like the camera's over there. I forget I got the mic. I've done it so long. When you get a beautiful spring, you get a horrible rainy summer. Hold on, let me switch this. I don't even remember how to do this no more. There we go. Let's scope this out, and then we'll talk. As I trip over my tripod, my wires. I'm sorry. When you get a good, beautiful spring, you usually get a rainy summer. I like a horrible, wet, miserable spring, because then we get a good, beautiful drought summer. That's what I've seen. I'm no weatherman, but yeah. Wade, what is up, brother? Yeah, I was actually thinking about you the other day, and I was going to call, and I don't remember exactly what happened, but I didn't. I'll give you a call over the weekend. I'll hit you up. God, I have not heard this sound in ages. Still sounds good though, right? Yeah, I'll give you a call over the weekend. Saturday we're going to New York to go film some stuff, and I'll hit you up on Sunday if you're around. That'd be dope. It's been a long time since I talked to you. I'd love to hear from you. I'll hit you up. I think Sunday should be good. We catch up on these, catch this train. Yeah, I'd love to go to Grand Central. Look at that. It's been a long time since I caught these coming through. Beautiful. Nice. Gives us a little toot of air there. Let them know we're coming in. We're gonna catch this engine coming through in a minute. It's been entirely too long since I've done this. I know I just keep saying that, but it has. Dope. We're gonna pull it out. I want to get a look at this engine as it comes through. I don't know what they're running on it. They're running this for the Valley Flyer now, I guess. I think last year it was the CT rail trains, I think. What do we got here? Looks like we got a new paint scheme coming up. Look at this. What is this? 50 years? Nope. I have not seen that locomotive. That's kind of wild. Red and blue? Huh. I'm gonna have to look that one up. I have not seen. Hold on. Sorry again, it's been a while. I'm rusty. So I'm falling over stuff. Can you see me? It's been a while since I've been down here. I have not seen that locomotive yet, that paint scheme, and I'm again rusty with this. Let me pick it up so I don't got to duck. Hold on one second. Let me move my soda here. My root beer. We'll call it that. I put this up. All right. God, it's been a while. This tripod's falling apart, but it's still kind of working. I think. Maybe it might be working. I have no idea what's going on right now. No, it's still not working. Close enough. We'll figure it out from there. But yeah, that was kind of dope. I'm gonna have to look that locomotive. What's going on here? I am way off. It's been way too long. Let me see if I pull this one out. Those go in, and then everything collapses. Then you guys fall. Close enough. I'll work with it. We got one more coming in a few minutes. Probably check that out. Go look at the schedule in a minute. And then I think there's a carnival going on next door. Maybe we can walk through there and see if we can get in any trouble, and then just head home from there, I guess. But I just wanted to pop in and say hello. It's been, like I said, entirely too long. I don't think I actually said it was entirely too long. I tried putting that into the script. What the fuck? I tried putting that in the description, and it was just too much. It wouldn't let me put entirely too long. It didn't like that word, apparently. So I think you're only allowed 60 characters for a title, but it's been a while, so I have no idea. But we'll go from there. We'll figure it out. We'll try to walk down there a little bit, see what's going on. Until then, I'm going to try to adjust this thing so I don't have to duck to get in the picture, and I can actually get close enough so I can read what you all are saying, because I miss you guys. It's been a long time since I've been live. I used to love doing this stuff. And, yeah. I might try to go live on Saturday. Maybe on the way out. We got something lined up for Saturday. Another place I'm gonna film. Can't do it when I'm there, obviously, because I don't want to bring attention to what we're doing. But on the way out, maybe we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens. Let me fuck with this. I mean, mess with this. Let me adjust this. Oh, Christ. And then I'll catch you up in a minute here. I need a new tripod. I just don't want to get rid of this tripod because this was given to me by a friend that given to me by a friend that I can't get another one from. So I want to use it as much as possible. And yeah, I need to get a new one though. They're cheap. But like I said, this one's got sentimental value to me. It was given to me I don't know how to describe it. By a friend that can't give me another one, so whatever. We're gonna use it when we can. He gave it to me just for this, for coming down here, going live, doing the trains and stuff. And it was probably 2 years ago now, but it was given to me just for this purpose, and I'm keeping it just for that purpose. I'm gonna use it as much as I can here, and until it just catches fire or collapses, I'm gonna use it. I did not miss that lady. All right, let me pop in. Maybe. All right. All right, let's catch up. I know I'm way behind on this stuff. I apologize. Yeah, Grand Central will be dope. That's how far behind I am. Grand Central will be dope. I haven't been to Grand Central in years, dude, since I was young. Philly over the summer, huh? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Normal. I'll wait till this is done so I can start talking over. Can I talk to my friend now? I guess not. I'm sorry to hear that. This is just annoying trying to talk. Sorry to hear that, you know, just God bless. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. I'm not good with this stuff. I've never been good with that stuff. Oh, yeah, well, we're working on it, man. We're working on it.
Attention, please.
It's Busch soda. They make a soda, right? Sure. It's a cheap soda. I like to drink a lot of soda, but I don't like getting caffeinated. That sound right? Lady, come on. I like to drink a lot of soda, but I don't like being over caffeinated, so a Busch is nice. And I don't get over caffeinated, you know? I could drink it all night and not have a problem. Now, if I was drinking a harder soda, I might have a little too much caffeine. I think YouTube knows what we're doing anyway, so I don't know, fuck it. I'm an odd person because... Come on, lady. I did not miss that. I did not miss that one bit.
If you see something, say something.
If we hear something, can we say something and have it shut off? I mean, what's the deal with that? Anyways, I'm an odd drinker. I love drinking. I thoroughly enjoy drinking, but I don't like being drunk, so it's an odd combination. So you gotta find something you could drink all day and not get drunk on, and that's what I found in Busch. I could drink it all day. Busch and Coors, I could drink all day and not get that bad. But it's weird. It's like someone who likes to travel and see places, but doesn't like... No. Someone who likes to drive, but doesn't like to travel and see places. It's a weird combination. I don't like being drunk, but I love drinking. So gotta find a happy medium somewhere. Oh, that's why we're here. That's what happens. That's what got us to this point. I'm just catching up. I'm sorry. Yeah, they had soda, caffeine. You know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, I like I said, I really enjoy drinking. I just don't like being drunk. So it's an awkward combination. Figure it out. Make it work. I think we got one more coming in like 10 minutes or so. Probably just chill for a few, check that out, and then maybe just walk down here to the... See if the carnival's still going on. I'm not going to the carnival, but maybe I'll walk through it, walk around it, see some lights. I don't know. Who knows? It's a quiet town. It's Wallingford. There's not a lot going on out here, you know what I mean? So we got to go out and find our own fun, which usually involves beer or cars. That's all we do out here. And work. And that's another thing. Oh, God, my job. Oh, I had my job for 20... What year is it? 2021? I had my job for like 22 years, I think. Somewhere around there. And I love my job. I mean, I love what I do. I love being there. It was great. And then they sold out. We were a family-owned establishment. And I went in on a Thursday or a Friday. We were a family-owned establishment. And I came back the following day, whether it would be a Monday or Friday, whatever day it happened. I think it was a Thursday. It was midweek, I think. But I went in one day, and it was still the same job I had for 20-some-odd years. Family-owned, beautiful place to work for. Beautiful family to work for, and they've done a lot for me. I'm not saying anything bad about them, and I know business is business, and God bless them, and they did a lot for me. That's all I'll say. It gave me stuff, gave me opportunities that I would have otherwise not had without them, and I appreciate everything they did. But went in one day at a family-owned dealership and went back the next day, and it was corporate. I think they own the place who owns us. I don't even know who owns us now. I think they own like 40 dealerships or something. I have no idea who owns us. I know some of the dealers they own, but I don't know the people I work for. I don't know the people I'm doing what I do for. I have no idea. I mean, I stay there just because whatever. I go somewhere it's going to be new no matter where I go, so I might as well just stay where I'm comfortable at. But, I don't know. There's a lot that I won't get into on here. I don't know. Things happen. Just kind of venting, I guess. Working with the manager, he's being fair now. I'll give you that. He's being fair. He's got a job to run, and I can completely respect that. But there's ways to do it. You know what I mean? But whatever. That's not what we're here for. That's just me venting. I'm here to talk to y'all, see some trains, smile, which I haven't done in a while. Just have a good time. Shit. God, I haven't been out here in forever. Let me catch up on these again. I'm sorry. I apologize. It didn't pop these up until I move them. It definitely would be un-American that I have a beer. I mean, that's what we do here. Yeah, see, I can't drink wine. If I drink wine, I get drunk. And like I said, I don't like being drunk. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I like getting there. I like the buzz, the feel, but I don't like being drunk. And wine, if I have 2, maybe 3 glasses of wine, I'm drunk, and I just don't like feeling like that. I don't want to say sloppy, but sloppy. I don't like being drunk. I just like getting there. You know, it's like driving to work. All right, there's a way to put it. I love driving. I love driving to work. I just don't like getting there when I get there. The ride there is great. It's beautiful. I got my radio on. I got my coffee. Everything is beautiful. I'm having a good time. And then the next thing I know, I'm in work. And I'm like, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. That's probably the perfect analogy. Change could be good, and it was for some aspects, and that's why I stayed. I'm like, change could be good. There's a lot of things I didn't like, and there was a lot of change they did that I like, and that's why I stayed. I love a lot of the change they did. A lot of change, most of the change was for the good. A few things weren't for the best, kind of went down a little, but whatever, to be expected. I will take the good over the bad, since there was way more good than bad, but it's that whole manager, I don't know. Nothing I need to be talking about on here. Just that one aspect I'm not completely cool with. Yeah, see? You like to drink, but you don't like to be drunk. Anthony DiMartino, what is up, my friend? Haven't seen you in quite a while. Actually, I haven't been online in quite a while. I mean, live anyways. But yeah, check his channel out. He's doing a bunch of new stuff. All types of interviews. He went from what he was doing with the trains, where I found him and stuff I like, to unbelievable interviews with great people that I absolutely love. His channel has changed. Change could be good, like you said. Change was amazing for his channel, and it's stuff he's doing is amazing. Don't have to, but if you're in anything like that, you like some good interviews, you like some good history, he's got a lot of good stuff out there. Just putting it out there. You're not gonna check it out. I gotta at least say what I like. 23. I think we got. Let's go check. I can't get this tripod to work right. Shit. Let's go check it out. I think I can pick it up and walk with it, right? It's been a while. I can't even hold the position like I used to. No worries, man. Just putting it out there. I love what you do. I love the way you change everything. All right, 1038 is the next one. You can't see it, but trust me, 1038 is the next one. But yeah, definitely love the way you've gone with the channel, and like I said, your interviews are amazing. And as for an interviewer, you're good. You're calm. You're collected. You ask the right questions. You get the right answers. I really enjoy what you've been doing. Really fun to watch. And I wish I can get at least my tripod to work properly. Like I said, I got to get a new tripod, but this tripod needs to be used at this particular station when I do live streams, if I ever do them anymore. But it was given to me here. It needs to be used here. It's the way it's gonna be. I'll deal with it. I'll deal with the. It's an old. This is actually a VHS tripod. It had a big head mount on it to hold the old VHS cameras, and all I did was just unscrew it, put my camera or phone stabilizer on it, and it works fine. It's got the same screw and everything. The same. I guess it's not a foot, but it's a screw. Same setup. It worked perfect. And just using this here. For me, I need to use this tripod here, and it just makes me happy. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm not going to get too into it. We got a few minutes left. Let me catch up on these again. Hold on 1 second. I almost forgot. They got no bathrooms here now. We're going to have to make do. All right, let me catch up on these real quick. I missed it. What we got here? Or Bexy, what is up, man? I haven't been on in a long time, dude. Beautiful to see you here. God, I just got to kneel down to do this, I think. Whatever, I'll make it work. I need this tripod to be used here. But yeah. Awesome to see you as well, too, dude. Let's see. Good to see me doing well. Thank you. Thank you, Rich. Good to see you doing well also, buddy. By sheer luck mostly, but yeah, you've been doing good, man. You've been doing really good. This tripod is... I don't think I'd use bomb-proof. Then again, yeah, you might be right. A bunch of stuff broke on it, but that's why I got to kneel down to use it or crouch down to use it. It still works. I mean, the thing is old. It was a VHS tripod. And it's still working, but it needs to be used here. I'll get one for going out filming stuff, but this one needs to be used here. Where I got it, what I do, it needs to be used. The cat is doing good. Thank you for asking. The cat is doing awesome. And see, I'm either too high or too low. Whatever. But the cat's doing awesome. She's a pain in the ass. I'm trying to think of a nice way to put it, but she's a pain in the ass. Because the only time that cat wants to play, we've got how many hours in the day? I come home from work, and we eat dinner, and we play with the kids, and we hang out, and we do whatever, and she's just sleeping. But come 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, that's when she wants to play. And not only does she want to play, but she wants to run across the house, and then jump over you, and then run back, and then run across the house and jump over you, and then run back. And if you're not up yet, she'll run across the house and jump over you and then run back. It's fun, though. Whatever. I don't care. I love it. I like to complain about it, but it's fun. Whatever. She's adorable. She's a good cat. I've had a few cats in my life, and that cat, it's hard to judge the best because they're all the best in their own way. Like, I had a cat before this that I got from a drug addict. The guy wasn't feeding. I started thinking it wasn't the cat's fault that the owner was a drug addict, and I fed it, and after like 2 years, I'm like, I'm taking her cat. I'm feeding it, I'm taking care of it, I'm taking her cat. So I got the cat, and that cat was extremely protective of me, which was a really nice quality, but the other end of that was I had anybody over the house, you know, you bring somebody by, a friend, you know, you bring a friend by to have a little fun. That cat did not like any attention from me going anywhere else. That cat would just attack anybody I brought to the house. But it was a good thing, you know. It was like having a pit bull with really sharp claws. It was cool. But no, this cat is like the most genuine, nicest, sweetest cat I've ever had. She's adorable. She doesn't hiss. She doesn't yell. She doesn't... You do something that aggravates her, she just walks away like you're scratching her, and she doesn't like it anymore. Sometimes you get in the stomach, you know, you start scratching the stomach, they get a little upset, they'll claw at you. She won't do that. She'll just turn and walk away and go a few inches away and then let you pet her again. It is never hissed, never yelled, never latched onto me, nothing. Genuinely, probably the sweetest cat I've ever owned. I love that cat. I'm not even a cat, well, I guess I am now, but I wasn't even a cat person, and it just happened, you know? Get the first cat because of that issue, and then got the second cat because I missed the first cat. Whatever, it happens. I don't know. They're adorable. All right, let me catch up on these. I'm sorry. I'm over here talking about cats. Yeah, the cat does need some kisses. That's awesome. Wade, I'm glad. I said I'll call you on Sunday. Tomorrow, I got to work tomorrow. Going out tomorrow.
Attention train passengers, please be advised federal law requires all
Going out tomorrow night.
employees to wear a mask at all
Gonna
times,
spend the night
while on board and in stations, regardless of vaccination
somewhere I shouldn't,
status or state
and
or local
so I can't put it out there so the cops don't
Refusing
come.
to wear a mask
And
is
then
a violation of
gonna
federal
film
law.
on Saturday in the daylight.
Subject to penalties
So,
under federal law. Denied boarding,
should be a good
removed from
weekend.
the train, and banned from future
Went there
travel in
the other day.
event of
Went there what, 2
non-compliance.
weeks ago? We went there.
Do not travel when you are
It's up in New York, so I can tell you. But got some dope footage from the place. Bunch of great pictures. Going back Saturday. Gonna spend the day up there Saturday. That'll be dope.
Or cancel your trip.
I did not miss that PA one bit. But yeah, I'll give you a call on Sunday. I'll be home on Sunday. I'll give you a ring when I'm right. Jesus, this tripod. I'll give you a ring on Sunday. We'll go from there. It's been, like I said, I was thinking of calling you. I can't look at you and talk while I'm looking at my chest. There we go. I was thinking of calling the other day, and I don't know what came up. Something came up, and I just didn't. And then, like normal, stuff got put off, and it's just me, whatever. I just didn't do it. My own, no excuses, just life, and then didn't do it. But yeah, I was thinking it was like two weekends ago. Yeah, because last weekend we were out, so it was like 2 weekends ago I was gonna call him. Regardless, call Sunday, see what's up, say hello. Now, let me catch up on this a little bit. Yeah, they're typical. It's exactly right. It's how they are. Well, I think cats are nocturnal, right? I'm not a big cat connoisseur, but I believe they are nocturnal. I think. At least mine is. At least all the ones I have were. They sleep all day and then they just want to raise ruckus all night. I think we got like 7 minutes for the next train if it actually comes. And if not, we will get the hell out of here and call it a day. I just wanted to pop on. I miss doing this. I really miss doing this. I miss the chat. I miss everything. That is what they do. See, my cat won't let me hold her down. I would cuddle with the thing because they're all furry and warm and whatever the hell they are, but they're nice. That cat won't let me hold her. My old cat would nestle into me and just, I'm trying to be all, tough, badass, and I got this cat nestled into me, and it's not a good look. I'm just joking. But yeah, this new cat, or newer cat, this recent cat will not nestle into you. Like she'll nest into you on her own, but once you put an arm around her where she feels like she's being held, she's out. And we got her from a shelter, and she was really afraid of people when we got her, especially dudes. I assume she was abused. She was like 2 years old, they thought. She was pregnant. She was well housebroken, so I assume somebody had her. She got pregnant, and then they just abandoned her, is what we think. But she was afraid of dudes, and she was afraid of she's still afraid of being held. You can't hold her, you can't lift her, you can't, she'll come up to you and nestle on you, but once you put your arm around her, she's out. So I think she's had some previous trauma, which is unfortunate. I don't know. Who could abuse a helpless little animal that big? But whatever. People are people, I guess. We'll leave it at that. But yeah, something happened to her, unfortunately. Yeah, the other cat was definitely a guard cat. Anytime I brought somebody to the house, I would just bring somebody by to like hang out, maybe chill, have a little fun. That cat, no, not at all. Women did not want to come to the house when I had that cat. I think I had one that stuck around. That cat was evil. I mean, would draw blood. Oh, here comes the train. Would draw blood when people came and talked to me. Let me switch you around here, and then we'll scat after this one. We'll scoot. Or is that the freight train? That might be the freight train. No, that's too early for the regular. That might be the freight train. I forgot about that. I think that's the freight train down there. God, it's been so long. I don't know the schedules no more. I don't know none of this. Leave that there for a minute while I catch up on a couple of these. Bexy, my summer has finally gotten a little better. Let me turn this around instead of talking like that. My summer has finally gotten a little better. Summer sucked because I was saying that is a train. That is a train. Summer sucked because we had a beautiful spring. Beautiful, sunny, warm, hot spring, warm spring, whatever. It's a beautiful spring, no rain. And then, unfortunately, around here in Connecticut, when you have a really nice spring, you end up getting just a shitty, rainy summer. And like the years we have a spring where it rains from April to May, you know, March to May, some springs, and then we have a beautiful summer with droughts and stuff, and I'm good with that because whatever, I don't got no crops, but I know it's not good, but it's a beautiful summer. We had a beautiful spring and a rainy summer. It rained almost every weekend this summer until recently. The last, I'd say the last month, it finally stopped. God, it's been so long. I miss this stuff. Sorry, trying to get you a better position here. I don't even know what that is. That is a freight train, isn't it? All right, so we're gonna catch two, I think. Dope. No, that's not the freight train. That's the CT rail. Why does it seem like the horn has changed? Is it me or is that horn changed? It's not that beautiful horn I was used to. Let's just walk down and check it out, and then we'll wrap it up after this. Ah, shit. I can't walk with a tripod and wires, sorry. My apologies. It's been a while since I've seen one of these. We'll wrap it up after this. I just want to see it. Yeah, see, I'm tripping over stuff. God, that is loud and beautiful. It's been a long time. It's been almost a year since I've done this. It's a long time. It is beautiful though. Let's go over here. And then we'll get it pulling out. Ah, I think I tripped on my cord. Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. I think we're good. I didn't catch up. Yeah, those announcements suck, man. And then they go over and over and over. I don't know where Patches is. Beautiful. Nice. I haven't been down here in so long, I don't know where Patches is. I saw her on the rails not too long ago, not here, but I saw Patches on the rails, I want to say about a month ago, as I get tripped up my wires here. About a month ago in Berlin, I saw her. And I told my friend, I'm like, that's Patches. So what are you talking about? I'm like, just look at it. How can you not call it Patches? But it's still on the rails. It's still running. It's still working. So I know it's out there somewhere. I just haven't been down here in that long. God, I miss those horns. I mean, I hear them from the house, but it's not the same when you're down here. You know what I mean? I'll come down to here to here. Now, let's set this up, and then we'll go from there. Let me catch up on the rest of these comments, and I think I'm... God, I miss that. You know, I came down here one time to film months back, earlier in the summer. It kind of turned me off to it. And I don't want to say I got thrown out of here, but I got thrown out. I got asked to leave. They weren't like, you know, get out of here all aggressive or nothing, but they had security come down. And I just kind of, like, I'm just here to check out some trains, you know, film some trains, see some trains, and guys do it from the parking lot. He was completely respectful about it, don't get me wrong. I mean, he's got a job to do, and I respected that. So I moved out, but it's kind of a turnoff, you know? You don't have a ticket, you can't be here. I'm like, well, it's a public place. You don't have a ticket, you can't be here. And we talked a little bit. And then, like I said, we talked. He's like, I got a job to do. And he's like, they tell me to come down. Anyways, they tell me to come down here. They tell me to come down here and tell you to stop and blah, blah, blah. So he was completely respectable about it. I don't even know how to put this thing back in. Completely respectable about it, but yeah, it was just kind of a turn off. I don't know. Whatever. So I just haven't really come back down since. And then today I said, you know what? Screw it. I want to come down. I want to see some trains. Figure maybe I'll fuck my tripod up and try to do something. It's still not right. Jesus. But completely respectable at it. But it's just, like I said, it was a turn off. I started thinking, well, what if I buy a ticket today for tomorrow? Can I stay? I mean, is there like a time limit that I can wait for the train that I buy a ticket for? If I buy a ticket tomorrow, I hang out and film till then. I mean, didn't get into specifics. Wasn't trying to argue with him. Just, he was cool about it, so whatever, I left. And I just haven't really come back since. Let's see, I'm way behind on all this. We definitely had a rainy summer, Steph. Really rainy. Oh, it's a beautiful day. I'm happy to hear that. That's awesome. Have a nice night. Well, thank you for stopping in, brother. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, she'll be out. We'll catch her. If you're still in there, man, let's see. Thank you if you're still in there, Anthony. Thank you for stopping by. Always a pleasure to see you. It is a big locomotive for 3 cars. Those locomotives were, I can't remember where they came from, but they are freight locomotives from somewhere else in the country. And they got a deal on them. They bought them here, and now they're just passenger trains. They'll put 2, sometimes 3, like you saw, or 4 cars on them at most, I think. But they're a freight locomotive. But then again, if they're retired freight locomotives, if they're pulling 2 to 4 cars a night, those things will last 3 times their life. I mean, I think they're past their life expectancy. So if they just pull a couple of cars back and forth all night, they'll be fine. I think. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out a tripod here, and I'm trying to tell you how locomotives work. I can't even work a simple 3-leg device, and I'm going to tell you how locomotives work. See what I mean? Look, I set it up, and this is what I'm looking at. All right, let's just drink this and get out of here. Give it up on this thing. Whatever. If I come down here, I'm using this tripod. Whether I got a duck or not, I'm using this tripod when I come down here. Maybe. Perhaps. Jesus. All right, I'm going to go around the back. I'm going to set this up. Oh, here's your problem right here. It's not like I'm working on cars. Here's your problem right here. I got to pull that. Maybe pull that. Not really sure what's going to happen when I do that. Is it working? No. So let's pull this. I'm just going to keep moving stuff till it works right. It's either going to work right or collapse again. Either way, you guys will see something. Whatever, I'm having fun. I miss doing this. I thoroughly miss doing this. I thoroughly enjoy doing this. Now it's getting windy again. All right, let me catch up on these, and then we're going to take a walk to the carnival, and then we're going to wrap it up. Your spirit animal. Nice. Hey, what's up, Rail Fan Network? Just haven't done this in ages, man. Haven't done this in like a year, and I just wanted to pop in and say hello. I really miss doing this. I miss hanging out with you guys. Have a good night, Steph. You're still there. Yeah, you're right, Wade. I screwed a bunch of it up. But it sounds better when I blame this stuff, right? Cherry, what is up? I actually popped into your live stream 2 days ago, I think it was. I popped in and something came up. My boss started yelling at me, and I just had to bounce before I even said anything. That's my job. We're not going to get into that. But yeah, I popped in quickly, and I can't remember what happened. Something popped up. I think my boss yelled at me for being on a phone. He yelled at me for something. He's always yelling at me for something. Whatever. I should be working. It's understandable. I'm happy to film. They say Ooh, that's not a bad idea, Rebecca. I may do that. 'Cause there's a lot of people that come to this platform that you can kind of see if I tilt this a little bit without collapsing it. No, you can't 'cause I'm on the end of it. But these two platforms here, people come down and film all the time. I usually see a lot of people. I used to see a lot of people down here. I see a ton of video clips from down here, and not so much. Not so much lately. Oh, we got here. I do like it. What is up, Robert? Long time.
Attention train passengers, please be advised federal law requires all customers and
Long time no
employees to wear a
train lady.
mask at all times while on board and in
I told
regardless of
Jerry.
vaccination
Funny you say that.
status or state
You
or
can't see me.
local laws.
Told my boss the other day. I'm like,
To wear a mask
I
is
forget how it came up.
a
Something
federal
happened.
law. Customers may be subject to penalties under federal
I don't remember
law.
how it happened. I go, this work shit's getting in the way of my drinking time. And he's like, what? I'm like, you heard me. Oh man, that was the perfect answer to whatever he said. I can't remember what it was. I said, we gotta talk. This work shit's getting in the way of my drinking time. That was fun. Whatever. We had a good chuckle. At least I did. He didn't, but I did. When I say we had a good chuckle, I mean I laughed at him. So whatever. I think I'm gonna take this tripod down and we're gonna wander over there, see if there's still lights, and then we're gonna wrap it up because I am kneeling down right now because I can't figure out this tripod. Better language, right? Let's tip it up while I wrap this up. Maybe, possibly. All right, that's acceptable. I could do that. I could work with that. Better than kneeling down, right? All right, let me wrap this up. Let me get rid of this, and we're gonna take a little walk, see what's going on up the street here. I got my bike here. I got my other bike, my good bike. Got my other bike, my good bike. Remember, I used to have the old lady's bike, but now I got this one. I got my actual Trek back and running. I would say fixed, but it is not nearly fixed. It's just running. There's a big difference between fixed and operational. In my world, and it's operational. So we'll just go with that. We'll leave it at operational. I fixed the wheels, the rims rather, the wheels. I gotta get tires. I still got some broken spokes, but I straightened out the spokes that were there enough to make it rideable. I did brakes in the rear, and that's about it. It needs tires, it needs a front shock, it needs probably like 12 different spokes are broken. The chain stretched. Oh, the cable shifters for the derailleurs, those are all broke. So I don't have any front shifters, but I got rear shifters. Whatever, it's operational. One of the pedals are still kind of messed up because it's plastic. I got metal pedals I just never put on it. So one of the pedals is kind of messed up, but you know what? It rides. It's a bicycle. It's operational. And it's got hydraulic disc brakes. That didn't work. Hold on. Yeah, make it more exciting. It's got hydraulic disc brakes. I mean, a lot of bikes have disc brakes, whatever, no big deal. But this one has hydraulic disc brakes. So instead of having a cable going to that brake caliper, it's actually got, which you probably can't see because I'm banging stuff around, it's got a brake fluid reservoir right there. And you can see the broken cable behind. That's for my shifter. You see my beard. That's my broken shifter cable. But it's got a reservoir that takes regular brake fluid, DOT4 brake fluid. And instead of running a brake cable to the caliper, it actually runs fluid, which is kind of dope. It runs hydraulic, just like a motorcycle, only smaller. It's way overkill for a bicycle, because if you lock those brakes up on a hill, you gotta learn how to use them. If you lock those brakes up, they're motorcycle style brakes on something much smaller than a motorcycle. So you hit those brakes all the way, the bike's stopping, and you're gonna continue on for quite a ways, depending on how fast you're going. So you gotta learn how to use them. You gotta kind of be light with them. But yeah, they're actually hydraulic disc brakes with actual hydraulic brake calipers, which is pretty wild. And she's old, but she's doing all right. I've taken it down a lot of things. I should jump it off the stairs before I leave. Should I jump it off the stairs quick? Bend my wheel and walk it home again? God, I haven't ran off these stairs in 8 miles. Screw it, let's just do it quick. Let's go off the stairs once. It's been a while since I've been out riding. Need to make sure no one's trying to talk me out of it, because it's probably going to be a bad idea. Go through this. What I miss? A beer in the thermos. I just put a beer in a holder. I don't care. Let's see. Got that. Hang. All right, I missed that. Sorry, you guys are talking. That's dope. That's cool. I'm gonna jump. Screw it. I don't see anybody in here telling me not to jump the stairs, so we're gonna do it. It's been a while. I'm just gonna go full bore and see what happens. Yeah, I know you're gonna talk me into it, because that's what we did as kids. I'm just gonna go for it. It's been a while. I'm gonna leave you right here. I'm just gonna hit this thing with some speed and see what happens. How bad could it be, right? And if I fall, whatever. I'm gonna try not to fail, but shit, that's part of life, right? If I just straight jump it, I'm gonna have to fix the wheels. But if I hit the steps with a little bit of speed, I should be able to drop right down. Hopefully not bend anything. If I bend that, I can fix it. I mean, I get the tools to fix it. It's no big deal, but I still gotta get it home. Screw it, let's do it. It's been a while. Since I'm not gonna jump it, I'm not gonna do a speed run like Evel Knievel where I get my speed up and do it like 3-4 times. I'm just gonna go off the steps and see what happens. It may be fun or it may be boring. Holy shit, it's been way too long. I'm gonna die. I got way too much speed. Didn't go nearly fast enough. Alright, hold on. Let's try that faster. It's been a while, so I thought it was going to be worse than now. Let's go faster. Here we go. Now we got some speed. Go! No, can't get back up. It's been too long. Alright, never mind. That went much smoother than I thought it was going to be. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. I got to put some air in these tires, too. Definitely feel it on the steps. It's been a long time since I've done anything cool on a bike. Jeez, I gotta get back out. I remember. God, hold on, let me fix this up. Let me take you off this tripod, then we'll talk. Why isn't it turning around? That definitely went a lot better than I thought it was going to go. It's been a long time, so it wasn't too bad. Wade, remember? I know you remember, but back in the days of Vermont, when we had that bicycle when we were kids, as I unscrew this, and then we used to jump it off the dock, and I think I was too short, and you had to put the blocks on the pedals so I can reach the pedals. And we would jump it off the dock into the water. That was cool. You brought an old BMX up there when we were kids. That was awesome. Nah, I'll be fine, Robert. Trust me, I crash my bike all the while. I used to crash my bike all the time. No third try this time. If I go third try, I'm going to go too fast. I'm going to try to clear it. I'm going to break the bike. Not worried about me. I'll recover. I just got to pay to fix the bike. Well, if I break it that bad. No, I can't. I started thinking third try, maybe. Maybe I should go faster. But yeah, we had a bike when we were kids at our grandparents' house, and we used to jump it off the dock. And I couldn't reach the pedal, so they had to tape blocks onto the pedal so I could ride the thing across the yard and off the dock into the water. That was dope. And then we built a jump. I don't remember who it was. It was somebody at the neighbor's house. And let me just wrap this up real quick. Let me zip this up. Sorry, I'm putting you down for a moment. We built a jump. Why does it say rotate? Oh, because I'm here rotated. We built a jump in the neighbor's yard. Can't remember the guy's name. Was it Roland or something? And then we talked that dude into hitting a jump with his motorcycle and he just crashed through it. I think it was like his son or his nephew or somebody. We talked him into hitting a bike jump we had in their yard. He ended up crashing through it. It is a freight train down there, son of a bitch. I'm gonna start walking out anyways, but if it comes, we'll see it. If not, it's probably gonna, I used to wait for this thing to go back and forth like 12 times. It'd be 2 hours before the thing came through. Oh, now it's moving up. I'm gonna start making my way out, but yeah, I always think about that. I see people hitting jumps on motorcycles. That dude crashing through that ramp. He didn't fall, but he like crashed right through the ramp. I don't remember who he was. It's like his son or his nephew or his cousin or somebody. That thing's coming this way. I see lights flashing. I'm gonna walk anyways. If it comes, we'll catch it. If it doesn't, we won't. There we go. See flashing lights. Hold on, what do we got here? Probably gonna stop at the steel yard. You see the lights right there. I hear the horn. If it comes, we'll catch it, but it's probably gonna stop at the steel yard. If I had to make a judgment call, I would say it's gonna stop at the steel yard, only because I'm here trying to film it. Oh, I think he's coming through. We might catch 3 in a row my first night. Oh, we got lights. Keep coming. Keep coming. God. It's been how long? Oh, he shut his flashing lights off. I think he's stopping. I don't think I can get that lucky to catch 3 of them in a row. I don't know. He's coming pretty close. I'm going to get my bike like I'm leaving, and I think this thing is coming. Catch 3 in a row? My first night down here? Hey, he's getting really close. I don't know. I want to say he's coming, but... Oh, that's not the horny horn. The horny horn gets used elsewhere. I'm sorry. It's not that kind of channel. We're family oriented. Oh, I see. Hi, Olga. Olga in there? What's up, Olga? I didn't even see you. Let me back up a little bit here. Oh, there she is. Hello. Nice to see you. I have not been down here in ages. I saw Jen saying hello to you. Dope. It's been a busy night tonight. What is this locomotive? Got a yellow front end on it? Oh, no. It's the orange one. Dope. Busy night tonight. Oh, they got both of them. Oh, that old gray and red one. That is amazing. They're still running that. Yeah, he's going. I didn't think he was going there, Rob. I thought he was. Usually whenever they come in like that, they stop at the steel. I love that horn. They stop at the steel yard behind me. Then they do it. Oh, that smell. Jesus. I miss that smell. That sound. Oh, this is why I used to come down here. Now I remember why I came down. But usually they stop there, and then they go over there, and then they go back, and then they go over there, and... Dope. We just caught 3 trains in one live stream. My first one in like a year. Can you hear that? That's beautiful. All right, let's make some tracks out of here. My night's complete. Got online, I got to say hello to you guys, got to see some trains. Let's walk out, see if this place has still got some lights on, and then I'm gonna wrap this up. I miss doing this. I gotta come down here and do this more. Just doing it elsewhere, you know? I miss doing this. I really miss doing this. I enjoy hanging out. Let's get rid of this soda here. Look at the, I don't know. Yeah, screw it. They're not gonna demonetize me for that. We're not driving nowhere, right? We're on foot or a bicycle. God, I missed that horn. It's been a long time. I'm gonna take a rip up here. Instead of walking, let's just take a rip here. See if we can catch some lights at the carnival. And go from there. Can I still do this with no hands? Probably not. With the train thing right here, the platform. I'm right on the edge of the platform. I should be easy with it. Oh, there's security over there looking at me. I got my tripod in the back. Yeah, I got everything with me. I think that's security. He's got a vest on. But we're pulling out. He might be waiting for the trains to leave. And then we pull out. We're just going to ride on by and see what's up. Head out and see if they still got the lights on next door. Then we're going to wrap it up from there, I think. That'll be the night, you know. At least we got to see 3 of them, though. How you doing?
I'm all right. How you doing?
Good, good. Just catching a couple trains and living life. There we go. Have a good night. I think this place is wrapped up here. Let's see what we can see here. Hold on. Let me flip you around here. This was all lit up a few minutes ago. Hope it's not too windy. See, I got the mic on, but it's really windy right now while I'm riding. That's where we're trying to go, but I don't know if it's still... I should probably not do that because I'm going to crash. Jesus, it's been a while since I've done this. Look, Ma, no hands. Actually, no, don't look, Ma. I've got both hands on the wheel right now. I'm safe and not doing anything wrong like riding a bicycle. Oh, all the lights are off. Technically, I'm going to church, so does that count? I'm going to church, Ma. Going to church. We are going to church. I'm going to bust my ass on this bicycle, and you guys are all going to see it, and it's going to be fun, and whatever. It'll be a good time together, right? That old G-Van pulling in. Stubby, too, a short G-Van. Wow, I haven't seen one of those in ages. Here, let me see if I can show you. Old 80s style G-Van, but it's the stubby one, where the rear axle's right behind the sliding door. Those are rare, and that thing's in excellent shape with chrome bumpers and everything. That's dope. And rare doesn't mean it's worth money. It's just you don't see them anymore. There it is. Yeah, I guess we're done for tonight, huh? We missed it. So let me flip this around. I'm gonna walk by this van, get a better look at it, only because these old 80s Chevy G-Vans that were everywhere growing up, you just don't see them with the chrome bumpers like that. Look at this thing, hold on. Chrome bumpers, shining. And when I say by stubby, see how the wheel well is right next to that sliding door? Usually there's a gap between the two. Oh, hold on. Usually between that sliding door and the rear axle, there's a gap. Look at that thing. Beautiful. Beautiful truck. They had shorter ones, which is that one right there, which you really don't see. I don't know what they were for, or maybe they were for like the city or something to make it easier to move around and manipulate through traffic. I don't know what it was for, but they're shorter than your average van, and that is one of them. You don't see them. It's just rare. Look at this thing go by. Yeah, you can't see it. It looked like a regular van when I went by. That is dope. That thing's in excellent shape. I don't know who owns it, but it's got a name of a local place, which is actually closed now. So they probably bought it from that place. Oh, and real quick while we're here, before I catch up on this stuff, I know I filmed this a while ago. I didn't know what it was. I just like the Art Deco style. Apparently what I found out was this was an Oldsmobile dealership back in the day. And if you look, see those the lines or whatever, the things up and down the front, that's what Oldsmobile had on the hood, in the center of the hood. I knew it was a garage of sorts because of those doors in the back, but didn't realize that was the original, not original, but the old 1950s Oldsmobile grills. And there's cars coming, so I gotta get the hell out of the road. But that's why it's got those lines. It was an Oldsmobile dealership back in this day. I did not know that. I just liked it because the Art Deco and those tilted windows. I love that Art Deco style in those windows, and then I learned that. Let me catch up on this real quick. I apologize. There we go. There's me. I'm way behind. I'm back at 10:57 where I got to catch up from. Hey, Curly, what's going on, brother? Catching up. Oh, Jerry's in there still? Yeah. I love them horns, man. Catching up on it. It is a lovely sound. I love it. Probably not public, but we could talk later. I'm just joking. Yeah, Holy Trinity Church is right there. That's the bazaar, I guess they call it. Church bazaar. I think they still call it a bazaar, right? I don't know. It's carnival, but I think they call it a bazaar. I'm way behind. I apologize. Yeah, carnival. There you go. Carnival, Holy Trinity. I think they call it a bazaar, though. They're short. it'd make a cool camper van, but they're short. They're just, usually you got the back door, okay, so usually you got the back door, and then you got the gap, and then you got the rear axle. And I don't know why they made the shorter version. Let me catch up here. I won't repeat it, but yes. What is up, Sparky? Yeah, I popped in I haven't been down here in like a year, man, and yeah, life, it changes everything. A lot of good, a lot of bad, mostly good, but you know, life. And I've been wanting to come live for a while, and been hearing the trains from the house, and I said, you know what, I need to get down to the station. I need to do a live stream. And every time I think to do it, something comes up, or I put it off for it. I said, you know what, I need to go tonight. And I came down late tonight and said, I don't care, it's late, I missed the train I wanted to see. So I got to go down and just say hello, just pop in, because I miss you guys. I miss doing this. I really miss doing this. And ended up catching 3 trains, which was awesome. Caught a CT rail, caught an Amtrak with a new paint scheme I haven't seen yet, which I got to look up. It's like celebrating 50 years, looked really cool. I think it was one of the Heritage paint schemes. I know I saw one last year. I think it might have been another Heritage paint scheme. Just got to look it up and see. I think it was 3 Heritage paint schemes. Let's just go by. That's windy. I think there was 3 Heritage paint schemes, and I think that might be one of them. I'm not sure. I don't recognize. We're gonna look it up. It had like a red top, and I can't even remember. I gotta look it up. It just caught me by surprise. Didn't expect it. And then I caught the freight train. I do my first stream in forever, and I catch 3 trains. It was awesome. Really excited to be down here and catch 3 trains. I don't know. I get way too excited about trains in my day and age. Fan down by the river. Oh, geez. Oh, Sparky, I gotta send you a picture if you're still there. Are you there? Yeah. No, it's all right. We're just wrapping. I can send you a picture. I went to an antique store the other day, and it was an antique-ish store. Went with a friend, and I think we were in Brooklyn, Connecticut. I don't know where the hell we were. We went to an antique-ish store. It had 3 floors, 3.5 floors of just antiques and random stuff. And they had a local, not that old, probably from the 80s, maybe 90s. It was a model locomotive for what do they call it? It was geez, what the hell is it called? The Streamline. What, the F9, FL9, F9? Anyway, it was Union Pacific paint scheme on it, and it was, I think it was an F9. I don't know. I just got it the other day, but I saw it. It was $12. It wasn't that old. I'm like, does it run? They're like, we don't know. I'm like, you know what? For $12, it's gonna make an awesome display just on my shelf somewhere. And my friend bought it for me because I didn't want to buy it, so she just bought it because she's like, you're leaving with it. And I brought it home, and I took out my track, and I powered it up, and the thing works. It works great. So I got a $12 Union Pacific. I think it's F9. I forget what they call them. I got a mental block right now. I cannot think what they call them. But that Streamline, that my favorite locomotive. I love that curved, like 50s, 60s style locomotive. And yeah, it works fine. The lights work, lights up, it runs, it rode the track. So now I gotta set the track up. I got the track out of my parents' attic. I got the track out of my parents' attic after watching you guys, I think last year. Motivated me to get it out, and then I just didn't do anything with it. And sat in a box, and I looked at it and showed my son, and it's like, screw it. Now I got a new locomotive, we gotta set this thing up. But I powered it up and it worked, so it was dope. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. Yeah, there is a no horn zone here, but they're not using it here yet. It's up the track and down the track, but right here behind me, you got that road, you got the original train station there, and they got the other road that goes around the train station. And unfortunately, let me just turn around so you can see. Unfortunately, there's the old original train station there, which is beautiful. But between that road and that road, you got the traffic lights before the track, and you got the traffic lights immediately at the track. Is right where you see that green light behind me. The track's right there, and then there's the main traffic light right there. And what happens is people don't want to stop at that first traffic light, and there's all types of signs that inform you, don't stop on the tracks. And they don't need to tell you, but if there's going to be a train coming anywhere through this area of town, it's probably going to be right where these 2 metal things are. But People stop on the tracks all the time, and then they get all nervous when, oh my God, there's a train. Well, what do you think was going to happen? You're on the train tracks. So they got a no horn zone down the track, and they got I'm pointing with the phone. They got a no horn zone down the track and before right here, but right there they just can't do it. They put up the, what do they call them, the wayside horns or whatever. I think that's what they call them. They put them up, and they don't use them here because this particular intersection you see behind me, both, well, just basically that one, but both those roads, people feel they need to pull up the extra 10 feet to stop for the next traffic light. And it's windy as hell. I hope they don't hear that. And then there's you know, issues there all the time on a regular basis. There's issues there. And you're literally pulling, there's a car stopped, and then there's train tracks, and then there's you. Yet they've got to pull up that extra couple of feet onto the train track and then get all, I didn't know a train was coming. Well, I don't know. I'm just disgusted by it. It's going to be a train anywhere in this area. It's going to be in that 3-foot gap right there. Just give it a couple of feet forward or backward. So I don't think they'll actually use a no horn zone right there because of that reason. And I've countless times I've stopped, you know, at the light. Let me hold up a little bit. I stopped at the light before the tracks, and then the guy behind me goes around me, gets in front of me. There's a train coming. Goes around me and then stops on the track. It's like, you couldn't wait behind me for the minute and a half it'll take for that thing to stop. The light doesn't change when the train's there anyways, because it doesn't know which way it's going. It just knows there's a train there, so it makes the lights red. So it's not like you're going to go anywhere past that next light. I don't know. I don't know. I just lose faith in humanity when I see this stuff. You've literally got a couple of foot area through town that you can't stop on. And they stop on it. So I don't think they'll ever make that particular intersection a no horn zone. I know they tried to. I know they set up the horns. I just don't think it'll happen because there's always problems there. There's always wrecks there. It's I don't know. Let me catch up on these things. I've been talking forever and not catch up on nothing. I apologize for that. No, I don't know that. Let's see. Yeah, Tolley's Road was horrible for that. You remember that, Rob? Tolley's Road had no, what did I touch? Tolley's Road had no gate crossings, and that was like the worst. Is that thing going? Oh, it is going. That was like the worst train crossing in the state, and it's not that busy of an, I mean, I guess it is a busy area, but get in the shade over here, out of the wind. They had to put gates up because people were getting killed there and getting hit all the time. I mean, you literally have a gap this big. Don't stop right here in front of it or back of it. Like I said, when you stop behind it, people just go around you and then stop on the tracks, and then they're the victim. Well, I didn't know. Yeah. God, I love that sound. I miss being down here. So it's 11 o'clock, I guess? That's probably the Amtrak coming through. Jesus, that'd be 4 trains, but I counted as 3 because I missed this one. That's it, man. Just stay off the tracks. There's 2 steel rails that show you exactly where a train might be if one comes through the area. Yeah, Sparky's got a really cool train channel, both model and real. Damn, we're too far away. It would have been a 4th train if I stayed there. Can't even see it from here. That sucks. I apologize. Let me get out of the road. I'm over here talking about people getting hit by trains. I'm standing in the road filming. It would have been dope if I stayed a few more. We would have caught 4 in one, but yeah. Damn, I missed that last one. That was kind of cool. But yeah, we caught 3 anyways. But yeah, just stay off that little couple of foot area. You'd be fine. There's people looking at me. I'm just going to keep walking through here because I don't know who they are. We'll just keep going. But yeah, I haven't done this in ages. I haven't done this in like a year. Really wanted to come out, say hello, talk to everybody, chat with everybody. I missed doing this. I want to get back out and do some more. I really miss the live streams only because it's fun. You know, it's interactive. I get to talk to you guys and hang. Like I can make videos all day and put them out and talk in the comment sections, which is cool, but it's not as interactive as this. You know, it's like when I do this, I feel like I'm hanging out with you. I'm talking to you. It's like you guys are, and ladies, but you know, you people are all here. Like we're chatting, we're hanging out. I miss doing this. This is what I loved about it. And with everything going on, both my life, personal and work and everything, I just haven't been back out. Haven't even been riding too much until recently. I started riding this summer again, finally, thank God. But all the time I had riding, I just went out, and I haven't even riding lately. Been going out doing other stuff, filming. I mean, I got tons of backlog videos, but they're not the same. It's not the same as doing this. Like coming out, chatting, seeing the live stream. I miss this. I really miss this. I really do. And I don't know. Just wanted to do it. Probably gonna wrap it up right up here. Let me just catch up on these comments. I think I'm gonna wrap it up and head home. Just really miss doing this. Oh, thank you, Jen. Thank you very much. I miss hanging out, you know? I miss doing this. Thank you, Normal. Like I said, it's you know, I can make videos all day and I can reply to the videos all day, but it's not the same. It's not live. Like, you can make a reply in a video, and I might see it 10 minutes later, or I might see it a week later, you know, and then I reply, then you reply back. It could be 2 weeks on a conversation. It's cool. It's just not the same. I miss this. I miss the live streams. I miss the interaction. I don't know what's going on down there, but maybe we should go. Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should keep walking. Going out the camera. I really miss this. I miss the hanging out and you know, just chatting, going to the train station, chilling for an hour and going home. And I did it once a week, and honestly, I miss it. I really do. I had a good time doing that stuff, so I think I'm gonna start doing these. Probably not every week again, but every couple of weeks I need to do this again. This is dope. Let me turn this around here. Show you the hill. That's this old school town. Everything's old out here. You got the cemetery here from the 1800s. All these old buildings. I just miss this stuff. Got this rounded building here, which has always been really cool. All these buildings are dope as hell. Cool as heck. I don't know how to say it properly, but they're dope as hell. All these old buildings. You know, all the old fronts on them, or like this one. Obviously, the new name, but they got like the building out front and then the style with the brick on the inside, which is really cool. It's just an old, you know, storefront style area. There's old roofs, different roofs for every building. They're all beautiful. They're all unique. That old ass building over there. Some of these are from the, I think most of them are, oh, wait a minute, sorry. I had to switch that when I talked. Most of them are from like the 1800s. But there was a lot of change over there. They tore down a lot of the old, there used to be a movie theater right here at one point, and that's obviously a new building. But just these old buildings, these old storefronts, I love. Can't see because I'm in the way. We'll get to the top of the hill and I'll wrap it up. Get that building there, which is really cool. We'll check that one out. Then we'll see the ones at the top, and that's when I'm gonna wrap it up. That's a beautiful building. I love that building. That's the way it looks. Small one, nothing spectacular, but it's just got the, you know, beautiful curved windows. The door that used to be up top with a porch, but that door is now blocked up. It's got that old like facade on it, over the door, whatever you would call it. And then yeah, that was a movie theater next to the brick building, but that's no longer a movie theater. It's all gone now. It's all tore down. Let me catch up on this. I'm gonna hit the top of the hill. I'm sorry, it's hard to do this, and that's it. Just to hanging out. It's cool, right? You know, it's like being with people around the world. Oh, that's right. You don't got a kid. It's cool. If you want to watch, you watch. If not, it's nothing spectacular. I just have fun and put stuff out. Let's see. Where are you walking? 3,000 miles from the East Coast. I am in Wallingford, Connecticut right now. Probably not going to do once a week again. Joker, what is up, man? I haven't done a live stream in forever, man. I really haven't. Oops, sorry. I use this finger. Oh, thank you, Robert. Yeah, probably won't do once a week, only because I got so much going on now, but I got to do once at least every 2, maybe 3 weeks. I got to pop back in once in a while. I miss it. Oh, we got here. Oh, everyone's saying hello. That's dope. Trying to keep spirits up. Well, I hope everything's going well, man. I see your your pictures with the puppy and everything going on. Well, I guess he's not a puppy anymore, is he? Pictures with the dog and whatnot. You know, just living life, man. I don't know. I know you got a lot you've been dealing with, and I can't even begin to tell you. Yeah, keep your head. I don't know. Just do you, man. Do you. Get through life like you do. And miss seeing you online, dude. Really miss seeing you online. I do. And but everything, not even seeing you doing yours, but like seeing everybody doing stuff. It's all died off over the last year. And I don't know. We had our days. We all went out. We all talked. It's like we all hung out every day. And then one by one, it kind of, life changes though. It happens. And definitely miss doing this stuff. So I figured I'd pop on for a night, say hello, and I'm glad I did. I'm having a blast tonight. I'm not even filming nothing crazy. Went to the station. I filmed 3 trains and talked to some friends, and it was dope. It was honestly a lot better than I thought it would be. I had a lot of fun. I'm gonna wrap it up once I get to the top of this hill. I'm running out of breath. Woo! Catch these buildings. Oh, I'll catch them from the back too. They look good from the back too. There they go. Them old buildings. They look much better from the front. Old houses. This whole area is filled with beautiful old houses. These aren't too spectacular, but you can see the, let me flip that around again, sorry. But you can see they're old, and just a block from here, either way, go left or right, the houses are freaking gorgeous up here. They're nothing spectacular. They're no mansions. They're no, $1 million homes or nothing. But they're just old 17, 18, and some 1900s home. Like my house was built, I think it said 1911 online. And mine's the new house in town. I got 2 houses across the street from me. One was built, well, I got a lot of houses across the street from me, all from the 1800s. But one of them was built in the early 1800s, and one of them was built in the late 1700s, and it's still there. It's not a spectacular house. It's what you would think when you think of a 1700s house. It's a square box. There's not a lot to it, but just to know that since 17 something, that house has been hearing stuff. Families, decades, generations of families growing up in that house. And just imagine what those walls heard. And it's been redone obviously a bunch of times. It's not all original, but the walls and the parts of that house that are original, imagine what they heard. Imagine the conversations they heard. Maybe somebody named Jebediah was living in there, something crazy like that. I don't know. I love thinking about that stuff, what those houses heard, what those walls heard, what they saw. That house was there long before the street was. The house was there long before the neighborhood was. It was just one house, and stuff popped up around it over the next 200 years. Crazy to think about that. But now that we're in the center of town, I'm going to give you a quick glimpse of this, and then I'm going to wrap it up, and I'm going to go home, because it was dope to be out here. This was fun. And it's getting blurry too when I'm moving. This was fun to be out here. I really enjoyed this. All right, let's spin this around. Catch up on a chat. We got this beautiful church that you can't see. Well, you kind of see part of it here. Yeah, you can't see. It's blurry. That's a newer building, nothing spectacular. Down there is older buildings. The bank itself is much newer. It's older, but newer. And then these. That's my favorite building in town right there. That, and then the old bank that's next to it. But see how they're built like the old school. They built one, and then another one, and then another one. They're all each successively bigger. Those are all extremely old. I think that one is newer. That's old, and that's old. I think that one was built later. Don't quote me on that, but I think. Not really sure. And there's another beautiful church. It's all brownstone, which you really can't see from here. Is right there. Brownstone church that was quarried most likely in Portland. There was a big brownstone quarry in Portland. But yeah, I love that place. This one right here. Let's forget my hot wings right there. And yeah, just dope, beautiful buildings. Still got the old bank vault alarm up there. It's a restaurant now. It's not a bank anymore. And this place is just cool because it's a curved building. I love those curved buildings. Used to be Moran's Drugstore back in the day. I hope it's not too windy. Like I said, I got the mic on, but I hope it's not too windy. That was Moran's Drugstore back in the day. Actually, I have a picture of right here, cars from the 1940s or late 40s, early 50s, sometime after the war, probably late 40s, parked right there in front of those buildings. And I went and I parked my car in the exact spots because it still got the same angled spots. And I parked my car in the exact spot and then put the picture up with both, then and now. And it was really cool. I love doing stuff like that. Let's see, I'm just catching up here. 65 pounds, Jesus, dude. I'm that far behind. Yeah, he's he's a big boy now. Let me turn around so you can see me while I'm reading these. And I'm gonna wrap it up instead of just looking at buildings as I'm talking to you. There you go. Oh, what do I do here? Let's see. Oh, really? Well, I'm happy to hear that, Joker. God bless, brother. God bless. I'm way behind. Everything around here's got character. All these buildings got character. The post office right here is newer. That's 1960s. It's much newer and everything. But down this road, I think it's down that road. I can't really point this way. But these roads, regardless of where I'm pointing, there's like engravings from the 1800s of all these houses that look identical to they do now. Some of the houses down here have the stepping stone for the carriages. Still have them out front. Not a lot of them, but a couple of them still had that big concrete, or the big the big stepping stone, a big piece of rock that you would step out of the carriage to get out of the, into the house and stuff. And they still got that down there, which is dope. And you look at an engraving from this area from the 1800s. I guess they weren't pictures then, I guess. They're just engravings. Whatever they were, they look, even the pictures, they look just like it looks now. Like, obviously with the addition of the newer stuff like this and blah, blah, blah. But like these buildings here and those houses, they're all still there. It's beautiful. I just love it. We got a wishing well here this is newer. This is 1992. I mean, that was high school days. And then they used to be able to put money in it, and then I don't know what happened. They took the money out of it. There used to be a thing in here with a lock on it, but it's obviously not secure anymore. I don't know if this was, I think this was built to do this. They did this thing when they redid all the brick here. You can see all different names in it. All types of stuff. They did one of those things where, like you made a donation, you built a brick, and they beautified the area. You can see the whole area is like all like beautiful brick and stuff. Looks really nice. And they keep up on it every year. Even, I know people bought this stuff 20 years ago, but they keep up on it every year when roots come and it gets out of control. Like over here, where there's grass growing out of it, and it gets out of control, they'll actually rip this all up. And if it gets out of control, where the roots start moving the bricks, they pull them up, they redo it, and they put the bricks back. So your money was well spent if you did this. And all the names are still in. I mean, there's names everywhere. It's dope. You can't probably see it. I guess you can't. Well, yeah, I mean, so you're back in 94, 2005. You can donate money whenever you want. And it's just really cool. Even just walking around, I've seen a few people I know that donated, that I didn't know even donated, just saw their names, their family names. Pretty dope. But I love being out. It's a beautiful neighborhood. It's modern enough to get highways and stores and do what I got to do, yet it's still beautiful old buildings. It's just a really nice neighborhood to live in. But let me catch up on this. Oh, wrong button. I'm going to catch up on this. I'm going to wrap this up. And I think that's going to be it. It's been a while since I've done this. 1875. Jesus, dude. Good for you. Mine's 1911. They did know how to build back then, Sparky. They really did. I mean, even my house, 1911. When we get tornadoes or hurricanes and tornadoes, and go bat down the hatch, I'm like, this one's been taking tornadoes since 1911. We'll be fine. We'll be just fine. And we are every time. It lasts, All right, man. Yeah, have a good night. If you're still there, Sparky. Oh, thank you, Joker. Like I said, I haven't done them forever. I gotta catch up on these. It is a beautiful town, R&M. Thank you. It's a little bit every. It's supermarkets and convenience and highway access to both Route 15 and 91 and 95 and 691 or whatever hell's around us. We got a ton of highway access. Yet it's still this just old area. And these houses aren't that old. These other houses are the old. We got to take a walk down this street one day, and my street one day, and just beautiful old houses. They really are. But we're gonna wrap this up. Let's see. Yeah, the stepping stones and hitching. Yeah, we got hitching posts too. We got that. Obviously, they don't use the hitching post anymore or the stepping stones, but they're there. They're in front of some of the houses. And you can literally pull up in a horse and carriage at some of these houses and get out on the stone and then hit your horse up. The stuff is still there 200 years later. It's beautiful. Yeah, Lancaster's got some beautiful stuff out there. Jesus. Hey, Caddy, what's up? Yes, Caddy. AT&T Long Lines Towers. I do. And it's funny you asked that because I have plans to go check one out before the winter. There's a few around me. There's some in Pennsylvania that I've seen other people do. Like, I think JP Videos did one up in Pennsylvania. A few people did one up there. There is one in Connecticut. I think there's a few, but there's one in Connecticut I know about. I forget what town it's in. Right around here, like 15 minutes from me. And obviously, the buildings are stripped out. There's nothing in the buildings. They're just empty buildings, but they still have the towers with those big cones on them. And yeah, I got plans to check that out. I'm thinking in fall, because it's all overgrown, and I want to go now when everything's covered, with greenery or whatever, with vegetation. But I think by fall, with either the beautiful covers or when the vegetation dies down, it'll look nice. But yeah, actually looking to do one before the winter. Funny you asked that, because I love that stuff. That's that's when we needed that stuff. Try to explain to younger people, like we had 2 phone bills as a kid. We had a phone bill to do your local stuff, and then you had your separate phone bill for your long distance. People are like, what do you mean 2 phone bills? I'm like, well, you can call long distance from your regular phone, but it was going to cost you an arm and a leg. Back in the 80s, you had to have a separate long distance carrier just for that to make it cheaper. And I mean, shit, calling 3 towns in Connecticut. I hope it's not too windy. It's really windy here. But calling 3 towns in Connecticut was long distance. Not a lot, but you'd actually have to pay long distance to call 3 towns away. Now I can get on my cell phone in my pocket and call anywhere in the country for free, and it's nobody thinks about it. And younger people don't think about that. You call anywhere in the world you want for nothing. Costs a little bit for international, but you get the international pay to call anywhere you want for nothing. I had to pay money to call 3 towns away, and then to call, because I'm in Connecticut and we had family in Jersey and in New York, and there was times where I was buying calling cards, long distance calling cards, just to call Jersey or call New York to talk to family. And I had to, or else my phone bill would be outrageous if I didn't. And yeah, I guess those AT&T long lines tower, that was that long distance stuff. That's what you needed to. We had AT&T long distance, and that's what we used to call around the country. And now I could just do this and talk to you live with a picture and everything, like some Jetson stuff, right? This place was a town hall. If you can see, it was built 1958. That was the new town hall. This is a newer building here, much newer. Tried to make it look old to match the old buildings, but it's 1958, it's much newer. But yeah, we had to. Funny you said it, because I was literally just looking to go to do one of those, and that made me happy. Thank you. That made my night. I want to go check it out. I want to see those big cones, I guess they call them. Those big, I don't know what else to call them. They're big white cones. Long distance lines, that's dope. Yeah, we'll catch that. 40. I guess the answer is yes. I'm sorry, I went off on a whole tangent on it. We will catch that before the wintertime. The building I wanted to get into, they knocked down. They're building a new one there. Unfortunately, that building where they're building there, that was my Eleanor. That was the one building I could not get in. Obviously, I don't break into stuff. But that was the one building I really wanted I could not get into. Every building I ever wanted to get into, I eventually got in. I just, like I said, I could peel boards off. What am I going to do that for? I don't break into stuff. If it's open, I go. If it's not, I don't. And everything else has eventually been opened and signs taken down, so I walked in. That was the one building that was there that was never open. Boarded up tight, but never open, so I never got into it. And then when they started tearing it down, I'm glad I didn't, because the whole place was collapsed inside, and it was kind of shitty, so I guess I'm glad I didn't get in there. But yeah, that was my Eleanor, and she's gone now. It's new construction. But we got a video of it. But I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to set this bike down. I got to get going home. Let me catch up on these comments here. I apologize. Thank you, Wade. Yeah, I'll call you on Sunday, man. I guess I got a few things to do. Going out Friday night. I'll be out all night Friday, all day Saturday. Probably back home Saturday night. I'll give you a call on Sunday. I want to talk to you anyway. I didn't want to talk to you today, and I just didn't. I'll give you a call on Sunday. But let's catch up on this. Yeah, my parents didn't make long distance calls either. That's why I had to get my own separate long distance thing just to do it. What do you got? In Hartford, live in New Hartford, half-mile from Canton. Yeah, it was the same thing here. I lived in North Haven at the time, and you got North Haven, you got Wallingford, and then you got Meriden. And from North Haven to Meriden was long distance. I couldn't call Meriden. I had to dial. That's back when we had to dial area code, but now we got to do it all the time. But when you dial an area code back then, I think it was 1 plus area code, and then you paid extra. Now you got to do it for everything with the area codes. But yeah, I couldn't call from North Haven to Meriden, 2 towns over. Literally, North Haven's there, and Meriden's there, and it costs money to call. So we would just have to come. It would be cheaper to just come out this way and see the people. Or find a payphone with the beeper. Remember that day? Oh, there's a payphone right there, speaking of which. Right there, the payphone that doesn't work. Remember the days you get a page, you had to go look for a payphone and pull over and then call the people back? And we put in codes so you knew who it was. You get a random payphone number with a beep. We each had our own codes. Mine was 454. Everybody had their own codes, so you knew who the hell it was paging you. But yeah, let me go through these and I got to wrap it. I got to head home. It's Bell Atlantic, yes. Bell Atlantic was my first cell phone, I think. I have somewhere. I got to find it. I have a Bell Atlantic cell phone. They call it a flip phone. It wasn't a flip phone. It's just buttons with a thing that flipped over it with the antenna you pulled out. I have one somewhere. I found it moving a while back. I got it somewhere. I got a Bell Atlantic. I got a Bell Atlantic cell phone somewhere. I got to find that. You turn it on, it had that big buzz noise when you turned it on. They had the green one, the green buttons, and then the orange buttons. Had a little display screen that only did numbers. And it would go into Rome. If you went like 2 towns over, the thing would go into Rome, and you had to pay like $1 a minute or something to use it. It was ridiculous. The good old days. SBC, yeah, Southern Bell, yeah. Oh, speaking of which, I got some stuff from there, but we'll get into that in another video. Yeah, that's the way it was set up, Joker. It was crazy. It was, like you said, you call 15 miles this way, and 2 miles that way. It's long. It was ridiculous the way it was set up, just the way the phone lines were set up. Oh, let me sit down and catch up on this. It's been so long. I missed this. I'm just sitting on the side of the road doing this. I miss doing this. Yeah, now I could broadcast a train around the world for free. Well, not for free. It's like $50 a month. I could talk to you all live. I could be sitting in my, which I know the internet's like a whatever. I'm still amazed by it. I could be sitting in my basement playing GTA, and we could all be 4 people in one car. I could have me driving. I could have a guy in Holland in the passenger seat. I could have a guy in the UK in the back seat. Uh-oh, cops coming up as I'm going live. Sorry, they're probably gonna ask me what I'm doing. I could have 4 different people from 4 different countries as I'm going live. Sorry. Just live streaming.
Oh, okay.
That's it, brother.
All right.
I'm on YouTube.
All right.
Oh, I'm fine, thank you.
All right. Have fun.
Have a good night. But I could have 4 different people in one car from 4 different countries, and we could all be chatting like we're sitting in the same living room together. It's good. Wow, I don't know. I find that amazing. That's it. Cops around here are nice. They ask you if you're okay and then leave. That's dope. Doesn't happen in every city. Yeah, I was born in New Haven too. I was born in I think Yale. Yale, was I born? Somewhere in New Haven. I don't know. Born in New Haven. Lived a bunch of towns around it. I ain't catching my party. Yeah, we had party lines, and if Wade's still here, he'll remember it. We didn't have them here in Connecticut, but in Vermont, when we were kids, we had party lines where the whole street had one phone line. One phone. You had separate numbers, but it was one phone line for the whole street. And the phone, I think, would ring twice. You go ring, ring if there's anybody else. but would ring like that one solid ring if it was for you. But like if anybody else on the street was on the phone, if you picked your phone up to use it, you'd hear their conversation. Like, oh, just call me when you're done. And we had the party lines up there. That's when we were kids. That was in the 80s. That went away, I think, in the 90s, and we got our own phone numbers. But yeah, we had party lines up there. Anybody on the street was on the phone, you'd hear him when he picked it up. But we had different phone numbers, if I remember properly, I remember correctly. And it was a different ring. I think it rang twice, like I said, for everybody else, and it rang like your regular constant ring for you. I'm trying to remember now. I know we had different numbers, but one line, if that makes any sense. It's been so long, I can't remember. It's been years. We were kids then. Oh, going through what we got here. St. Rayfields. I think I was Yale. Maybe it was St. Rayfield. I forgot about St. Rayfields. Jesus. Now you got me thinking. I think I was born in Yale. I can't remember. St. Rayfields. They all merged, though. They're not. That's all gone now. I think it's all Yale now, isn't it? I can't remember. Maybe it was St. Rayfield. I forgot about that name. They got me thinking. Names I haven't heard in forever. That's cool. I just catch up here. I'm sorry. Oh, speaking of rotary phones, I have, my friend just bought me a rotary phone. We were at another antique store, and looking at some old phones. There was some old rotary phone, not like the 70s, 80s rotary phones that we know, but there's some old styles from like the 40s with the 4 prongs and stuff. And then we looked at the newer ones that I remember from, they're probably from the 60s or 70s, but I remember in the 80s, the regular style, just, you know, said Western Bell or something, I can't remember. But saw a few, and then it was a green one, and my friend ended up buying it. I was like, I don't want a phone, I don't want a phone. I really wanted a phone. I'm like, I don't want a phone, I don't want a phone. And she's like, you're getting a phone. So she bought it for me. She said, no, I got a phone. So it's kind of dope. And it's got the 4 prong. It's not the plastic. I remember when I was a kid, my mom's house built in the 40s had a big 4 prong phone plug. And we had to get the adapter to plug into that, where you plug the plastic modern phone plug you have now into the adapter to go into the big 4 prong. This phone's got the 4 prong, which is dope. And yeah, she bought it for me. It's Bando Bandits. Check them out. They're fun. She bought me a phone and a train and a bunch of other stuff. And a key. A lot of cool stuff. But yeah, I'm looking at the phone. She's like, you're taking this phone. I'm like, I'm not taking the phone. I'm not buying this phone. And I go back and I come back. She's like, I bought you the phone. I'm like, all right. Thank you. Phone's dope. I love it. I didn't want to buy it. I wanted to buy it. But I got the phone, so it's dope. But yeah, let me get out of here. I got to wrap this up. I did not plan to be on this long. It's been so long since I've done one. I wanted to go on, catch a couple trains, lighting away. Wanted to go on, catch a couple trains, and just chat for a few. I missed you guys so much. I just miss doing this. Like I said, chatting, replying to comments is not the same as this, because now I'm here. I'm actually talking to you guys. I'm hanging out with you all. Replying to comments, I might see it an hour, I might see it 10 minutes, I might see it a week later, and then respond. To actually do that, I'm live, you know, you guys are actually watching me now, and we're hanging out. It's like hanging out. I miss doing this, and now that I'm doing it again, now I see why I miss it. I enjoyed this so much. This is awesome. I had a lot of fun. Thank you all for coming in, and I had a blast. I got to do this more. I got to do more of this. I got to get back down to the station at least twice a month. I got to start. I can't do every week again with everything going on, but I got to at least try twice a month and go from there. But I enjoy this. Thank you. Thank you all for hanging out. I really enjoyed it. I had a great night. I don't know. Thank you. That's all I can say. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for being on board. Thank you. Thank you. I enjoy this. I really love doing it. I miss doing this. Let me catch up on this, and then we're going to wrap it up from there. And everything's owned by Yale. Yeah, that's right. They bought everything now. They bought all the old places. Or all the they bought all the hospitals, combined all into one. That's where my son was born, I guess, now. It'd be, it's a light. Trying to make it so it's not blurry. There we go. Yeah, I guess my son would have been born in Yale. I can't remember where the hell I was born. I'm going to have to find my birth certificate, which is God knows where, and see where I was born. Now you got me thinking. I don't know if it was St. Ray's or if it was Yale. I think it was Yale. Huh. Question for another day. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out. This was dope. Oh, mine, the Rotary one I got is green. I love it. Yeah, thank you everybody for popping in. That's awesome. Yeah. R&M, Normal, Jokers. I hate going through all the names because I miss people. Or Bexy, obviously. Thank you for popping in. Robert, I think I said, so I'm going to miss everybody if I don't. If I go through all these names, I'm going to miss a bunch of people. We had a bunch of great people tonight. Got the CT in there. That's dope. Oh, I'm trying to see it. I can't even go through all these. Thank you all for hanging out. I'll just say that. It's easier that way. Go back. But yeah, it's been a while since I've done this. As soon as I come on, saw a couple old names, which is amazing. I think Normal was the first one to pop in. That's awesome. I haven't done one of these in a year and just pop right in. Thank you all for coming by. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for doing this. And I know I said it like for 5 minutes, but whatever. I enjoy doing this. This is why I do it. And now that I see the turnout and everybody hanging out having fun and the fun that I had myself doing this, I'll be back. I'm going to try doing it at least every 2 weeks. I gotta. Until I get thrown out of the train station again, I gotta try at least every 2 weeks. Probably get thrown out of there again. That's what turned me off, is getting thrown out of there. Asked to leave. There's a big difference between being thrown out and asked to leave. But anyways, thank you for hanging out. Have a wonderful night. Stay safe out there. I don't know. Live life. Have a blast. Fuck it. That's what I say. That's what I'm doing. But thank you all for tuning in, and we'll be back probably, depending on what happens tomorrow. I might try to pop in tomorrow. Or no, tomorrow's Friday. Maybe Saturday. I don't know. That's an iffy one. But if not, we'll try to pop back in and maybe 2 Thursdays from now. Go from there. I don't know. I have no idea. But I had a blast. Thank you all. And for old time's sake, I haven't done this in forever. I gotta remember how to shut it off. I think I hit this, right? I hit that. It's gonna ask me, you sure? And I'll give you an old time's sake piece. It's been a while. It's been a year since I've done this. Peace! Ooh, that sounded good. It's been a while. All right, later. Have a good night. Thank you.